Hello and good morning, I'm Neil Pinkett, the proprietor of Bath Cars, and today's car is this three-door Golf. This is a 1.4 match which has been modified with a few nice little touches, so this will appeal to, I would have thought, a young type of lad who wants himself a little car that stands out somewhat. It's a 1400cc, so it's low on the tax and insurance. It has had some 17-inch wheels fitted, and I believe, let's have a look, yeah, they are original VW Audi wheels, painted caliper there in the back. Might be able to check out the pad wear. Pads are fine in the back, plenty of wear on those. So yeah, 17-inch wheels on this colour. Now I used to remember, I think it's inky blue if I'm not mistaken, but it will tell us in the back of the car what the paint code is. I'll have a look at that in a minute for you. The tyres are all pretty good. This side we've got a virtually brand new tyre. On what size are they? Let's have a look at this one, it's a bit easier to see. 225 45 R17s. And the pads on the front have got plenty of meat to go on them as well, so all pretty good. It's had this eyebrow type spoiler fitted to the front. It was on a private registration plate, this car. I'll show you that in a moment, for virtually all its life. And in benefit of it, it's had just one chap from Bristol owned the car, who part exchanged it at the main dealer Heritage VW garage. So he went on and probably bought himself another either VW or Audi car. So just one owner, so that's pretty good news. There is no tax with the car, I'm afraid, but it does have a nice long MOT. One remote key, which works the alarm and the immobiliser. So there it is, standard 2-button key, so just open and close, all working fine. This side, the tyres, again, very good condition tyre on the front, and the side and on the back here, again, practically brand new. So this car's, I think, had just brand new tyres fitted all round. Can't have been many 100 miles ago or so, if that. The boot, I'm afraid, has had a little bit of a damage. A crease has been put in the back here. It's not broken the paint, but it has creased it. But it sort of doesn't look too bad because it just sort of uniformly sits there. So it's okay, you know. You can see those wheels are fairly chunky on the back there from a lower view. 2004 car, this one. It's had aftermarket lenses put in the back there as well. Let's just pop the boot and show you the back here. The parcel shelf's missing due to the fact the sound system was upgraded. There are loads of wires and things in the back here. There's a steel spare with a decent tyre on it, toolkit. There's the original sticker. I'll get you the paint code of LB5N. LD5N is the paint code. Probably something like inky blue. Heated rear screen, high level brake light, rear wash wiper. I've driven the car for about 20 miles. All drove very well. I've given it a very rough clean. I've just washed it off and blown out the inside with an airline and very basic hoover, so it's just as it's come at the moment. The glass is all good, and it's tinted, obviously, as you can see, a heavier tint at the back, not the back screen, slightly lighter tint up front here, and hopefully that's all within the legal tolerances. So yes, that all works well. Let's just jump in the car and I'll show you the inside. So it's got electric windows, electric mirrors, and the locking button there. A little bit of wear to the driver's seat, not much, just a tiny little wear. We've got a bit of black cotton, that'll sew up fairly well. Back seats are in reasonable condition, again could do with a wet clean really, if you wanted to bring them up perfectly. And the pedal rubbers are all good in there as well. So it's the usual match spec, digital clock, the MFA system, traction control, engine light, all go out fine. It is saying service now, but I have checked the oil and the oil is nice and clean. It does have a slightly chattery belt, if you can hear that. There's a belt that's chattering away, and I'll show you under the engine later. But the clutch is great. There's no problem with the clutch. I would have thought that's had a new clutch at some point. The clutch bites perfectly and is nice and easy to push down on the pedal, just as I like it. Okay, so alas, no service book or owner's manuals. Now they may come through. I've turn this down a second. They may come through. I've tried to look up this guy in the BT phone book. I can't find him, but as you can see, just one owner. Golf match, one key, MOT until late January 2014. 3-door Golf match, 161 grams per kilometre. The MOT certificate is valid until January the 29th, 2014. And there was one advisory issue, which was offside rear brake grabbing slightly, so very minimal MOT advisory there. And printed out the VOSA history so we can see what the car's been doing over the last 7 years or so. So back in 2007 it had done 65k. In 2008 it had done 77. In 2009 it had done 90k. And most of these stations, test stations, are in Bristol. 2010 it had done 106. 2011 it had done 118. 2012 it done 130. So it's been used, but that's just a bit over average miles for a car like this. There is a radio CD player. It's got DAB control. I'm not sure if it's a DAB. I don't think it's a DAB system. May have an option for it. The centre consoles all work okay. Fuel filler all works fine. Headlining is in okay condition. You can see the glass is all okay there as well. Right, let's go and poke our head under the engine bay here. Just bear with me a moment. Okay, you still with me? Right. So under here we've got coolant bottles all clean, screen washer topped up, and there's a K&N filter that's been mounted directly onto the top of the throttle body control. So that all worked okay. And the original airbox is probably still sat there with a pipe, which you don't really need. Actually, that's secured with a nylon band. But as I said, the oil's fine. There's a slight chattering from this belt, but I would have thought whoever buys this vehicle is probably going to be a bit of an enthusiast and is going to quite happily play about with it. So it just needs a good polish and clean, and it may well have that when you come to see it. So I hope that explains pretty much all about it. It's has it been lowered? Well, I don't know. I mean, the springs could be. I expect you, if you're an aficionado from on VWs, you'll see that. Sorry, I just got distracted. Someone beeping at me. Yeah, so maybe it's been lowered. I don't know. I'm not sure. Could be the original springs. Check your insurance, obviously, beforehand. Slightly modified cars carry a little bit more of a insurance premium. Whether or not it counts as being modified with a K&N air filter and a set of wheels, it's debatable. But okay, I'll leave you with that shot. Thanks very much for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.